Stop it, fool. Stop it, fool.
One more.
Ah. Where else he connected to, man? Well, I'm hanging. I'm hanging, man. I'm hanging and slanging. Yeah, so I would say if you want to prepare for the government shutdown, pretty much not too much is going to be affected except the food. But I feel like, hey, you need to at least be fasting, right? Because who knows, you have to go a day or two without food or eating, or you have to eat less. Get your energy and your vibration up. Hope you store some food and some water, just in case, because this might be the precursor or the start to what they would call a dark winter. Looks like we might be going into a dark winter. So, yeah, you got to be prepared physically, but also mentally. You don't want to be caught off guard with what's about to happen. But I wouldn't be saying. I wouldn't say be scared of anything because a lot of people who are going to be affected are the federal workers. The post office will still be working. Some folks don't get paid.
Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened.
But they said they'll give them back pay if they solve everything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, through the floor grate.
Best thing to do is just make sure you have food, water for at least a month or a week or two. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of BS, to be quite honest. Rich folks, politicians playing around with our money. Can't decide what to spend it on, but they trying to get more money, but they've already reached their debt limit. So at this point, they're at the limit. So at this point, they're gonna start the Depop program, and once they start the Depop program, the purge begins. So basically, they're gonna try to wipe out some people, and they said, of course, the so-called black community.
This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career.
Your president Joe B.
He must have been obsessed with him.
Mr. B said the black community is going to be most affected. You know what I mean? The so-called black community. So if you consider yourself, quote unquote, black, you might be affected by what's about to go down, according to Joe B. Maybe because of the government welfare programs.
This article is decades old.
You know what I mean?
Must be back when Oscorp was first founded.
And then coming up, they're going to have the October 4th event, which means...
He was keeping tabs on Wilson Fisk, too. Trying to predict when he'd fall.
Which means they're going to be sending off some kind of emergency alert system through the phones, TVs, and radio. And they said they're going to do this October 4th at 2:22 p.m. in the afternoon. Eastern Standard Time, Pacific, all that. So you already know how this goes, man. Who knows what they planning? Right now there's a lot of fear mongering going on. Fear. Be afraid. Fear. Be very afraid. Scared. Wear your tinfoil hat. Run in the corner. Hide. And
Oscorp lost a lawsuit about improper clinical trials years ago. Did they cover this up? I've never heard of it.
Just a whole bunch of fear tactics, man. And I just feel like I said, I'm tired of the fear tactics and trying to get us all riled up, just for nothing to happen. But not saying nothing's gonna happen, but if they do pull this off, what's the worst that can happen, right? Well, they're saying the zombie apocalypse is about to get kicked off. They're going to send a signal frequency through the phones. And people are going to start wigging out. Bugging out. And I don't really believe it. I feel like if you've been taking care of yourself, eating fruits and vegetables, fasting and all that, you don't have to worry about your emergency broadcast system is going to go off. And even if it has a signal. Because you know what? They've been sending signals to us this whole time anyway. They've been sending signals to us through technology, through your phones, anyway. So you think all of a sudden they're gonna send something else that's new? Nah, they've been sending signals. Whatever they testing, whatever they doing this for, is to collect data. They're gonna do it, collect some data, so when the real ish pops off, they know what to do. It's kind of like, the system trying to make a scenario and predict how people are gonna react and see what they do. And in that case, they're going to collect data for the real program that they're trying to run. You feel me?
He's giving his powers to the others.
Looks like Lee was working on some demonic stuff.
He sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one.
That's pretty demonic. And yeah, they try to use fear tactics. You know, be scared, be scared. They talking about, oh, turn off your phones, turn off everything, turn off your TV, turn off your lights, turn off your phone, turn off your radio, turn off your house, go outside, in nature, stay in a tent, and just camp out for the rest of the day. You know what I'm talking about? Which is cool. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
It's technology that looks like magic. You know, what are you gonna do, you know? Put your tinfoil hat on and run in your panic room, you know what I mean? All scared, you know, me, I'm gonna have everything on, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to see what it do, what they're gonna do. And I'm gonna be watching what's gonna happen to everybody else, you feel me? Because, yeah, man, like, nah, no fear over here, man. You're gonna do your little emergency broadcast system? Okay, bring it on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what it do, what it look like, what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm talking about? So, as long as you're on your game, you've been fasting, meditating, eating fruits, vegetables. I can't stress that enough, man. You know? You have to be taking care of your temple, okay? You gotta be feeding your temple the right stuff so you can get the right information.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Yeah, how do we get out of here? So yeah, for the most part, that's all you gotta do, man. Just stay vigilant, you know? If you really, really feel like you have to, get a walkie-talkie. You know what I mean? If you think the phones, if you need to have a form of communication, get some walkie-talkie radios. They can go long distance. You feel me? Yeah. But regardless, though, I do feel that nothing is gonna be too crazy. Like the zombie apocalypse is not gonna go down. You know. And if it do, you know, so be it. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen. You know, if they send a signal frequency off, I personally feel like it's just gonna get people ill. It's gonna get people sick. You know, it's gonna be the start of you know, a demic that's gonna fill up the hospitals and give them an excuse to say, hey, look, you see, there's something going on. There's something going around. It's making people sick. You know, we need to do this. We need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see if there was anything in this room I can pick up. Move. Get out the way. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say
Peter.
on that, you know.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes.
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
At an Osborne rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Alright, y'all. I hope TikTok is getting this because I can't tell. Whoa.
Wait!
Yeah, so you guys prepare for that government shutdown, alright? Make sure you got some food, make sure you got some water. It's just about to get real, you know? Real serious, man. You know what I mean? Federal workers ain't gonna get paid. You know, after 30 days, they might start to get antsy. So, all I'm saying is just make sure you on go, ready.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Yes, yes, y'all. You already know what it is.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there.